Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Suvakascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Hirambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Prasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavignamasantye Siddharvakradhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vignam Nighanti Satatam Vishwaksenam Tamasraye Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sachidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Akrishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishnadvaipaya Namjasam Sarvabhutahite Ratam Vedapcha Bhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munin Sahasramurte Purushottamasya Sahasra Netrana Padabaho Sahasra Namnam Samanam Pratastam Niruchate Janma Jaradishantiyai. Well, let us continue from where we left off last time with Bhagavan's grace. We concluded the first 3 quarters. If you divide the Sahasranamam into 4 quarters, we concluded the 3rd quarter. So which means each is, let's say, 108 slokams. Each quarter is 27 slokams. So 27 times 3 is 81. So we are in concluded slokam 81. We are in start with Swami's grace slokam 82. Chaturmurthat Chaturbahu Chaturvyugas Chaturgadihi Chaturatma Chaturbhavas Chaturveda Videkapat Chaturmurtihi Chaturbahu Chaturvyugaha Chaturgatihi Chaturatma Chaturbhavaha Chaturveda Vit Ekapate Chaturmurtihi. Bhagavan we know is present. It's 4 or 4 forms that is worshipping. That one is the Virat Swarupam, is the other. Next one is the Sutratma. Third one is the Ajnanam, Avidhai, and Turiyam. Now, that is, we worship Bhagavan in these 4 forms, even though Turiya state is something we really don't know what it is. We know Swami is there, Bhagavan is there. Ajnanam, Avidhyai, that we know that it is present. Swami is present very much. Sutratma is we all know that it's an indweller that is activating us, right? And the Virat Swarupam is the form of this whole Prapancham, including you and me. So these 4 forms of Bhagavan also, when the Archavataram in the temples, we have in the Garbhagraham, the Swami's Murtam is in 4 colors normally. It's either in white or it is in red color, like, Pavana Sutta Hanuman and all that. And also green color also, like we worship Ambar, and also black, which is very common in our South Indian temples. So 4 ways, 4 colors, Chatur Murtihi, the 4 Varnangal for the Murti of Bhagavan, Archavataram. Chatur Bahu, as the name implies, with 4. Bahu means actually shoulder, not just hand. Okay, so one with 4 shoulders. But the 4 shoulders mean there are 4 arms and hands associated with that. That's how we worship Bhagavan. Now these are all Archavadarangal we can easily relate to. Chaturvyugaha. Now we know there is every embodiment has got a Purusha Kshetra, has got a Kshetrajna. We know that. And all the embodiments in the world, including you and me, including an ant, right? Each one is called a Puru. The Puru, one who's the indweller, is a Purushan. So Sarira Purushan, the Sariram, right? Then Chantas, the various Veda Mantrangal, the grammatical, the poetical meters, that whether these use Gayatri Mantram or Anushtup Chandaha, Gayatri Chandaha, and so the Chanda Purushan, one who's present in those chandas. The 3rd form of Vyuham is the Vedam itself. Vedam itself is Bhagavan's, It's not only a form, but if you consider Sariram as a Puru, then Bhagavan is Sarira Purushan. With Chandas as a Puru, which is an embodiment, then Bhagavan is Chanda Purushan. Vedam as an embodiment of Bhagavan, then it's Veda Purushan. Then beyond all this is Mahapurushan, Mahato Mahiyat, right? So this is what the Aitareya Upanishad says, as Sankara Bhagavad teaches us. Chatur Vyuha, okay? Chatur Gadihi. The four Varnas we have, the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaisyas and Sudras, as well as the four Ashramangal, the stages in life we have Brahmacharyam, Grihasthan, Vanaprastham and Sannyasam. Who's a supporter for all this? Who's a goal for all these four? That is present as a Chatur Gatihi, and for all the four Varnangal as well as for the four Ashramangal. He is a Gati. Gati means both the pathway as well as a goal, and as well as the supporter for all this. Chaturatma. Now, the Antakaranam. If you look at each one of our Antakaranam, we are aware. Antakaranam means the inner psyche, the inner the doings that is taking place, the inner activities that takes place. And there are only four types if you really look at it. The Antakaranam, when it is thinking, it is called Manas. When the Antakaranam is fickle and unsteady and moving from all the places all the time, and that is called Chittam. And when Antakaranam discriminates and points to Bhagavan's lotus feet, you must go and grab it, gives us good advice, that discriminating ability of the Antakaranam is called Buddhi. And when the Antakaranam associates itself with this body and mind and has a sense of possessiveness, that is called Ahamkaram. So Bhagavan is present. When we say Atma, we can see each one of us can personally experience Bhagavan as Chaturatma in these four ways, which is every one of us can relate to that. Chatur Bhavaha. The four Purusharthangal that we have, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksham, right? And the Bhava means one gives us all these four different experiences. One who's also the Karanam for all these four Purusharthangal. So there must be an objective for life. There must be a reason. There must be a goal, right? In every project we undertake, there is a goal. And here, for life also has got a goal. And life also has got a pathway, right? And it's also got a schedule. We can draw a project schedule on life very easily. So that these four Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksham, and how to achieving these objectives and living life well, and finally giving up the bondage of samsaram itself. So those are the objectives that we have. That is Chatur Bhavaha. Chaturveda Vita, as the name implies, all the four Vedangal, one was knowledgeable, because that knowledge of the Vedas originated only from him. So he is the one who knows all the four Vedas, because the four Vedas only extol him only. They all originated from him only. So Chaturveda Vita. Ekapat, as the Purusha Suktam says, and Padosya Visva Bhutani is what says. So that Padam here means, it's in English we translate it as one part. But, how can Bhagavan is indivisible? How can you divide prema, right? And divide it into various parts? Not possible. It's indivisible. And as the Bhagavad Gita says, you cannot cut it with a knife, right? But what it means is that when one aspect of it, okay, Bhagavan, one aspect of it. That means Bhagavan, there are aspects that is manifested in the world as Prapanjam is Ekapat. And this is the significance of Bhagavan, Bhagavan, Trivikrama Avataram and Bhagavan's, 1 foot in the Ekapadam is measured all. See, this is a way we think, measured all the Prapanjam and all that. It's all manifested. Bhagavan's, the whole Prapanjam is nothing but Bhagavan's one aspect of it, Ekapadam. And that is the Ekapath. Okay, so this Slokam 82 is Chaturmurtir, Chaturbhavu, Chaturvyuha, Chaturgatihi, Chaturatma, Chaturbhavaha, Chaturvedavit, Ekapath. Then we'll take the next one, 83. Samavarto Nivrattatma Durjayo Duratikramaha Durlabho Durgamo Durgo Duravaso Durariha. Samavartaha. Avartaha. Avartaha means to go around and round. We say in music, Carnatic music, Avartanam, Tani Avartanam. Avartanam means going in cycle. And Samavartaha is the one who is, when we talk about Samsara Sagaram, that is nothing but a chakram, a wheel. The wheel of life keeps on going, and birth and death, keeps on going. There must be somebody who's spinning that cycle, that chakram, that wheel. That is Samavartaha, one who spins the Samsara Sagaram. Nivrittatma, Sankara Bhagavad takes it as Anivrittatma, because Samavarto Nivrittatma, if you listen carefully, there is a A there. Okay, Samavartaha, then Anivrittatma. Now, Anivrittatma means because he is present everywhere, all pervasive, present everywhere. There is not a single place. Therefore, there is not a place that he is not in, that he is not present. So that is what Anivrittatma means. Because one thing to say is present everywhere. Because he is present everywhere, there is not a place where he is not. That is the meaning of Anivrittatma. Durjayaha. Samavarto Nivrittatma Durjayaha. That's the name, very you can understand. Impossible to be conquered over. Okay, you cannot win over. You cannot. It's inconquerable, because that is prema. That is selfless love. There is nothing superior to that, more powerful to that. It cannot be conquered. Okay. And Durjayaha, Duratikramaha. Duratikramaha is as Taittiriya Upanishad says, the Panchabhutangal are in utter, they operate with utter terror of him. The Bhagavan is also Karuna Sagara, but he is also an exacting taskmaster. Okay, that's such a disciplinarian that when he draws a line, you cannot cross it. It's as simple as that. I mean, he's a phenomenally tough taskmaster. And the tasks that he has given to Panchabhutanga, including Suryan and all the various nakshatrangal, grahangal, the prapancham, everything is carrying out its duty, allotted duty, in utter terror of him, in absolute obedience to him. And this obedience is the most important virtue that one can develop in one's life, is to learn to obey, right? And that is Duratikramaha. And all the things in creation are absolutely unable to go beyond what has been dictated by him. Okay, that is Duratikramaha. And it pertains to Suryan and Chandran and all the Nakshatra. Everything operates exactly according to the law and the rule and the regulation that is set in place by Bhagavan. So that is Duratikramaha. Durlabha. Durlabha is very important. Sulabham, Durlabham, both Bhagavan applies. Sulabham means if I approach it the right way, is easily accessible to me. Now, if I don't do it the right way, it becomes extremely difficult. It's not at all accessible. And So many rishis, so many births. I mean, literally, I don't know how many births. They do tapas and dhyanam, and so many sacrifices they do. And finally, the love for Bhagavan actually starts pouring out. And say, our love is all selfish love and very highly polluted, very limited, nothing like what Dhruva and Prahlada and Sabri and all experienced. So that to develop that ripened prema requires lots of effort, lots of self-effort. And Bhagavan says, with effort and prayer, your destiny will be reached. So start the effort, is what says. Without Bhagavan grace is there, but I have to do my part. The effort is very important. That effort, whatever time it takes, I don't know. Important thing is I must do the effort. Now, with that effort and prayer, the destiny can be achieved. Now, that effort can be quite tough, because the effort is it's not a physical effort; it's a mental effort. It can be very sulabham also. Or durlabham and sulabham. It is like opening the lock on the door, and if I turn the latch to the right, the door opens immediately. So as simple as that. But if I keep on turning it on the left side, the door will never open. So it becomes durlabham, isn't it? Like that, the mind has to turn to Bhagavan the right way, which means eradication, elimination of selfishness. And that is the effort that I have to do. And that is the purification. We call it as purification of the mind, refinement of the mind, chitta suddhi. So many words people use. Ultimately, it comes down to what? Elimination of selfishness, which is nothing but overcoming the 6 enemies we have, which is nothing but decreasing the desire. The moment I start decreasing my desire, all the other 5 enemies fall in place. And the moment I eliminate desire, then I made it. This is the effort. So with that effort that has to be taken, and it's one thing we all can go around and say, do this puja, that worship, and talk everything, but the effort is a exacting one, and it can be a long one or it can be a short one, as it happened in Ramana Maharishi case. In terms of time, in terms of our measurement of time, it can be instantaneous also, okay, as it happened to Parikshit or to Katvanga and all that. So it can be instantaneous, but to get a ripened fruit, the final moment of ripening can happen instantly. But for that fruit to come to that stage of final ripening, how long has it taken? So all those efforts have to be put in, and that is why it's called durlabha. And putting it in another way, so I'm digging a well, water from underground, and I may, go up to 200 feet or borewell pump or whatever, or I hit it with my hand and dig a well and keep on digging for 20 days, 30 days or whatever. I still don't find any water, and then I give up and go, and somebody comes and digs just 1 foot deeper and he finds water. So the difference is the effort required to ripen the fruit remains the same. But whether it is done in batches or whether it is done continuously, that is the important thing. This is this durlabham, and balabhan is also sulabham, depending on where I am, how much effort I have put in. If I've already put in lots of effort, I'm very close to ripening in this birth, right? And if I have not, I must start the effort and continue till he knows. When the fruit ripens, it knows when to ripen. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. It knows automatically. Bhagavan knows. Like that, I continue my effort regardless of, oh my God, how much effort I have put in my previous birth, how much is more remaining. Those are all absolutely irrelevant thought processes and thinking. My job is to do the effort. Okay, and the effort is what? to keep Bhagavan in my mind. And to keep Bhagavan in my mind all the time. And to keep the company of Bhagavan in my mind all the time, lovingly, with absolute love, total exclusive love only for Bhagavan. Nothing, my love is not for anything else. Can you achieve that? That is the effort I have to put in order to get him. Durlabha, Durgamaha, Durlabho, Durgamho, Durgo, okay, Durgamaha. Durgamaha means it's impossible to understand. Okay? Whatever we study and whatever we talk, whatever we hear, impossible to understand. But it's an ounce of experience, just a dot, just a sparkle of a drop of experience. Immediately you know, but impossible to understand. Durgamaha, Duravasaha. Now we talked about Durlabha, thinking of Bhagavan, keeping his company in mind. We call dhyanam, and because the mind goes all over the place, we control all this, bring it back, and to make it single pointed in single direction or in a single space, as the case may be, right? And to do that, it's the yogis with tremendous effort and labor and perseverance and determination and shraddha, they do this and achieve this ekagrandham, the single pointed focus, and then they're able to carry him in their mind with unwaveringly, but with tremendous effort that they have put in. One who is being carried in the minds of yogis after the yogis have done their allotted efforts, the required efforts to be able to achieve that state, that is Duravasaha. Durariha. The ha is very important. Always remember, when Sanskritam, when we come to ha at the end, that means something is being killed. Okay? And Durariha simply means the one who destroys and kills and eliminates the tendencies, the asuric tendencies within me, that pulls me and pushes me towards doing all adharmic things, all cruel things, harmful things, hurtful things, right? The tendencies I have, greed, lobham, the miserliness, that's the worst tendency we can have. The lobham, the thing of, holding on to everything and not really even spending our money for the benefit of others and being jealous of others. Very bad. These are all tendencies that destroy the sanctity of who I am. And in their wake, they bring only miseries. So where is the solution? Somebody has to come and conquer and eliminate these bad and cruel tendencies, the enemies that is present within each one of us, the 6 enemies. The one who does that is Durariha, Bhagavan, which is nothing but prema, selfless love. Selfless love is the one that can destroy jealousy. That's the only one that can destroy miserliness. That the one can destroy greed, and that destroys the attachment to false temporary things. And selfless love is the only one that can destroy. Destroy means without even leaving an iota behind, I'm talking of, okay? Not controlling. No, that is different. Destroying, anger, and finally destroying, eliminating the desires for all the things of the world which are temporary and gives only temporary happiness and temporary suffering. It removes the desires for those things. And that is only prema. That is Durariha. Subhangaha, as the name implies, Sangam means part. Bhagavan in the Archavataram, whether or in the Rama Avataram, Krishna Avataram, whichever way we want to picture Bhagavan. And there's a choice. We can choose either a form or formless. Either one is okay. Both done with dedication, with Shraddha and Vinayam and perseverance and the commitment and all that will lead to the same goal. But being attached to the body and being able to relate, the mind can relate to bodies only, right? It can be difficult for mind to picture, for example, prema. Difficult for mind to picture something that does not have a form. Therefore, to facilitate the mind to picture a form and hold on to it, form worship is there. And in that form worship, we call it as Archavataram. And in the Archavataram, the form that we worship, whichever form we worship, how beautiful the various parts and various parts of the body of that form is. Whether if you take Pralaya, you can just look at his face. How beautiful it is. We call it as elephant face, but just look at the face and immediately all your sufferings will go away, because there is something that is Prasanna Vadanam, as we say, so attractive. We don't think of it as the face of an elephant. We think of it as a form of Bhagavan himself. And it attracts you and takes you in. Look at Bhagavan's hand, look at Bhagavan's feet, doesn't matter. Whatever form we look at, that is Madhuram. That is, that's what Madhurashtakam has been given. And that Madhuram, that sweetness is Subhanga. Because it is Madhu. Why is it Madhuram? Because it is it's effusing only prema, only attraction. Selfless love is what we see there in every part of Bhagavan's form that we worship. Subhanga. And whatever form, it could be Srimad Narayana lying down on the Adisesha, it doesn't matter. Or go to Balaji in Tirupati, it doesn't matter. Amazing it is, because what is it? At that Subhangam only. You go to Tirupati and say, look at Bhagavan's beautiful smile, and the lips smiling, very just about to burst into a laughter kind of a thing. Whatever way you relate to it, it is Subhangam, Subhanga, Lokasaranga. Now, Sankara Bhagavan says, what is the Saramsam, we say, okay, in colloquial, it's actually a Sanskrit word. And the lokam itself, the prapancham itself, has got lots of saramsams. Several, whether we call it as different branches of knowledge, okay, whichever branch of knowledge we talk of, that is one aspect of that saramsam, isn't it? The one who actually takes in, which means one who is present, as all the saramsangal manifesting itself as in the whole prapancham is Loka Sarangaha, Lokasara Angaha, right? So the various manifold aspects of Bhagavan, and we call it knowledge. We think I've discovered this. No. The point is, it's still only partially known, right? But whatever is being known, the gravity we discover, magnetic force, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's one aspect of that Saramsam we understand with our intelligence, and we call it a discovery. But it was present even before I came to know about it, right? Whether I acknowledge it or not, it is already present. Like that, and even if you talk about chlorophyll on a leaf of a plant, what does that do? How does a plant grow? So many amsangal, so many saramsangal are there in the world. We call it as knowledge of different branches of knowledge that we call it. Ultimately, this is all nothing but prema only. That prema manifests itself as the saramsangal in the world. Loka Sara Angaha. So these are all his part only. Okay. Loka Sara Angam. Also, the whole prapancham has come out of truth, sustained by truth, and dissolves in truth. And truth is in Sanskritam, we call it Satyam. And Satyam is a beautiful Sanskrit word. I'll take a couple of minutes and share that with you. See, Ekam Sat. that immediately we translate it as saying that's the truth and we move on. But the rishis did not stop there. They could have used other words, right? So Sat, Satyam has got 3 syllables. Sat, Ya, Yam. Sat means life force. At our level, we all know we have life force. The body is moving about, right? Ya means food. And my body cannot sustain itself. We're born out of food, sustained by food, and finally we merge in food only. Right? All the things in the prapancham like that. Yam. Yam means the sun. So the connection, Satyam simply means, now there are 3 things that are present in our life. Without sun, there can be no life force, there can be no food, right? And for food is required for all the things in the present in the prapancham. Food is required for me and for my life force. Without sun, then I cannot have a life force. We all know that. Now, Satyam, the 3 aspects that we just shared with you, is the entity, the Parabrahman that is present in all these 3 and also beyond that. Understand? And so that is that. Now with this introduction, now you can relate to the prapancham in a different way, right? Life force, food, and the sun, the energy, we call it energy of the sun or whatever. Now the important thing is this Parabrahman, that is Satyam, has created the prapancham in the sound form of this Parabrahman that is manifested in the prapancham is Omkaram, Pranava Swarupam, right? That is the verbal form, if you want to call it that way. Now there is an ocular form for this Parabrahman who is present in to describe or to manifest or to illustrate this prapancham. That ocular form is the lingam. We call it lingam. Because really to represent the formless, the form of lingam shape, which is the shape of the universe. The Omkaram is a verbal form, the sound from which the whole prapancham has come. So this Bhagavan, Loka Sarangaha, the whole essence, the saram of the whole prapancham is Pranava Swarupam. One who can be attained, one who can be obtained, one who can be embraced, and one who can be experienced and merged in through Pranava Swarupam. That is Loka Sarangaha, because the Loka Saram is nothing but Omkaram, and one who can be attained by that through Omkaram, through Pranava Upasanai. Upasanai, it's not just Omkaram repeating it. I must do Upasanai to it, Upa-asanam. I must situate, place myself in Omkaram all the time. Then I can experience him. That is Loka Sarangaha. Where are we now? Tamavarto Nivrittatma Durchayo Duratikrama Durlabho Durkamo Duro Duravasa Duradiha Subhango Loka Sarangaha. Then Sutantus Tantu Vardhanaha. Sutantuhu Tantu Vardhanaha. Then Indra Karma Mahakarma Kruta Karma Kruta Agamaha. Okay. So that with Swami's grace, we will continue in next class. Chaturmurchar Chaturbahus Chaturvyuhas Chaturgatihi Chaturatma Chaturbhavas Chaturveda Videkapat Samavarto Nivrattatma Durjayo Duratikramaha Durlabho Durgamo Durgo Duravaso Durariha Subhango Loka Sarangaha. To that point we came. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta samastalokaah sukhino bhavantu. Samastalokaah sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.